Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and we are back to Dust and Elysium Tale, however it's pronounced. Uh, we are at this scenic thing. Fidget's not at the map choosing location right now, for it seems to be randomized whether Fidget's there cooking over the fire or sleeping or not here at all. We just did Abadah's Forest, but we did free a friend, so let's go back to the sanctuary and see this friend. Enter here. So we've got two of them now, which I think probably puts us at plus 10% health, would be my guess. I didn't catch it. I think that's Super Bandage Girl and such, and Super Meat Boy. I recognize Super Meat Boy at least. So we're going back to Aurora Village. We bought enough imp hides, we didn't really collect enough. We could go either way, but I think it would be smoother to start on this side. We need to talk to the mayor and get our reward. But first let's talk to this guy and get our reward.
Here are those materials you asked for, Fail.
Great! Here's your payment. If you're willing, I could use your help again.
Sure.
I'd like to upgrade our weapons. Beast spears, while primitive, have finely chiseled stone tips that we can use for arrowheads. If you could bring me 8 beast spears, I'll buy them for a high price.
So, how much gold did I just get? And how much beast spears do we have right now? I have 7, so I could just go buy like 7. Let's go ahead and talk to Braum first, though. Just as we walk through this area, we'll talk to everybody. It's weird he takes a defensive stance when he talks to people.
The monsters have already calmed their advance. Tell me, what happened? Did you confront their leader?
He was right where you said he'd be. In fact, he seemed to be waiting for us.
Waiting?
In the middle of a small village, surrounded by the innocents he killed.
Oh no. That could only be Denham Village. Did you find any survivors?
I'm sorry, Mayor Bram, but there were none. This creature that attacked the village, he was some kind of lizard, wore strange armor, called himself Fuse.
A lizard, you say? A moonblood, perhaps. I wonder if Ginger would know anything about that.
Ginger? That girl up on the hill?
Her family was killed almost a year ago in Zepplik Village, a few days' journey to the north. General Gaius and his soldiers were looking for Moonblood sympathizers.
General Gaius? Do you know who he is?
Not personally. His is not a name we utter here without proper cause. I've never seen him or his soldiers personally, but tragedy tends to follow in their wake.
So why did they kill Ginger's family?
They were helping the Moonbloods, of course. Helping the enemy is a treasonous offense. Ginger escaped, but her parents and her brother did not. Regardless, I can't thank you enough for putting a stop to that mad beast before he came any closer to Aurora. If you want to ask Ginger about Fuse, I'd suggest you hurry. It looked like she was preparing to leave town for a while. Good luck.
So, I can kind of see why the creator chose not to have the main characters be human. It's very easy in video games to sympathize with the humans, and as we see in the story as it's progressing, they're trying to make it seem like, well, maybe the Moonbloods aren't quite as bad as you would think. Do I have a key? Yes, I do. Y, A. Let's talk to this one, Corbin.
Oh, hello again. Thank you so much for helping me before.
You're welcome, Corbin. Just be a little smarter next time, alright? It's too dangerous out there for a kid like you. And don't worry about Gianni. I'll sort him out.
Yeah,
Like the laundry.
Yes, Fidgets. Like the laundry.
Okay. Thanks again. You know, you're a pretty good fighter.
Well,
You're so strong, I'll bet you'd have no problem getting a 1,000 hit combo.
Of course he wouldn't. He could do it in his sleep. Sleep combo.
Fidgets, calm down.
Whoa. Do you really think you could do it?
A 1,000 hit combo? Sure, why not?
Oh, wow, awesome. Hey, when you hit for the 1,000th time, you should say, this one's for Corbin.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing that. But I'll try to get the combo just for you.
So we have a quest, combo breaker. So that's cool.
Thank you so much for bringing Corbin back. I'll make sure he doesn't run off again.
Well, don't be too rough on him, Colleen. He's been through a lot. Take care now.
So I'm trying to see if I'm getting items. Well, I think I just got a teleport stone from her for that. I'm trying to see if I can getting rewards, items, or XP by talking to people. This whole, like, so far we've seen one village where you talk to people, and that seems a rather strange
I
way
have
to
the
do
best
a
selection
RPG.
you'll ever find in this store at this moment in time. Please, look around.
Alright, so what we want is to buy 7 of these. We'll just buy 7 of those, and then we'll buy another key, because why not? I think you need to buy keys. I don't think there's anything else I need to buy, but there is possibly something I need to sell. We'll sell this. I'm not willing to sell food yet. Strength salve, plus 30 attack, and this. So we'll sell that, and we'll sell that. That's where the strength salve was in last episode, because I was having trouble figuring out where it was. I have 2 rings. One is better than the other. Do I have anything that I haven't sold? Just the Fiorn Spark. So, plus 1 defense, plus 1 attack. I could buy one of these rings, but I don't think it's really useful. But that's what I'm trying to get to, is plus 1 attack, plus 4 defense, and I'll probably overshoot it.
You honor us with your patronage. Please tell your friends. You're rich ones.
Thank you.
So when we go back to our items here, and we have these, I guess I do have to use the blueprints, don't I? So go ahead and use those items, and then use the items to then
Welcome back.
sell what we don't need.
Thank you for coming in. I can almost guarantee your satisfaction. Almost.
Almost guarantee my satisfaction, almost. Sadly, the way customer service goes these days, that's a pretty good guarantee.
Oh, Dust. We are indebted to you for what you've done for us. Gian and I are just going to rest for a bit here in Aurora. Actually, maybe you could speak with him? He would never admit it to me, but I just know something is troubling him.
Of course. Where is he now?
He's been pacing near the west entrance of the village, near the field where you rescued us. Thank you, Dust, for everything.
Big old chunk of experience for talking to her and taking a new quest.
I don't get it. Why would anyone want to help those awful lizard things? That fuse guy burned down an entire village.
Don't you understand, Fidget? He wasn't born that way. General Gaius and his soldiers turned him into that monster.
And Fuse is likely not the only one corrupted by General Gaius's hatred of the Moonbloods. We should speak to Ginger again to learn more about this conflict.
So there is an achievement for bugging Ginger here, so we're just gonna bug her.
Oh, you again. Mayor Bram said you'd left already.
Yes, he asked us to stop the leader of these monsters. Turns out it was a moonblood named Fuse. He'd gone completely insane.
Fuse? Oh no. He was leading those monsters? You killed him?
So you know him then? Was he always a homicidal pyromaniac?
What? No, never! Why did you kill him?
He destroyed Dedham Village, Ginger, slaughtered dozens of innocent people. He refused to listen to reason and planned to attack Aurora next. I had to stop him.
This war is turning all of us into monsters. Thank you, then, for releasing Fuse from his madness.
Right before the end, he seemed lucid. He told me a few things before he passed. He tried to tell me about the war, about your family.
He was there the day my family was killed, yes. He was picking up supplies to bring back to his people. General Gaius attacked our village, burned it to the ground. I thought Fuse had been killed. Now I wish he had.
I'm sorry.
And why is that? The last time I saw an outfit like yours was the day my family was murdered. That outfit, it belongs to Gaius' soldiers. Who are you, really?
I don't know.
That is not an answer!
Hey, ease off! Dust can't remember, okay? He doesn't even know his real name. You know, you should be more thankful. He just saved this village twice, and I watched him do it. And I'm also really hungry.
Fidget, please, calm down. She's right to be suspicious. I don't know who I am, but I'm dressed as one of Gaius' soldiers. And that can't be good.
Perhaps. But your friend is right. You saved my village twice today. Gaius and his soldiers would never do that, especially if they knew I was here.
Why is Gaius so obsessed with killing these Moonbloods? What do they do?
Nothing. They exist. General Gaius sees them as an impurity, a kind of cosmic mistake that he believes must be wiped from this world. I've tried to help where I can, but it's hard. There aren't many Moonbloods left outside of their homeland, and it's only a matter of time before Gaius wipes them out entirely.
Is there anything I can do to help?
If only one man could stand against an army. Sadly, no. There's nothing any of us can do. Any hope for the Moonbloods died with my family.
Mayor Bram mentioned you were leaving town.
Yes. The rivers and streams around Aurora are beginning to dry up completely. Without water, the only thing to do is head north. It's only a matter of time before the others follow me.
Why would the rivers all be drying up? It's not like it's been very hot. And wasn't there a big rainstorm a little while ago?
I know, it doesn't make any sense. To be honest, I think this whole country is cursed. General Gaius' bloodlust has scorched this land forever. I doubt we'll ever recover.
Yeah, because the game gets into rain sequences. Of course there was a rainstorm just a while ago. There always is a rainstorm.
If the only way to stop this war is to stop General Gaius, then I need to know where to find him.
His campaign continues to the north. If you want to help right the wrongs of your kind, you're free to join me. I'm afraid.
Whoa! What was that?
It came from the center of the village!
Ah! What are these things?
Monsters! Ginger, get down!
So Like, the monsters just start attacking immediately. I don't even know. Is this threatening? I guess I have to fight them.
That's the last of them. Ginger, are you okay?
I'll be fine. You should go down below and find out what's happening.
All right. You shouldn't stay here, Ginger. It's too dangerous. Head north. We'll catch up with you after we've gotten to the bottom of this.
Stay safe, Dust. We'll meet again at Roan Pass, at the foot of the Blackmore Mountains.
Okay, so it's Bugger.
Stay safe, Dust. We'll meet again at Roan Pass, at the foot of the Blackmore Mountains.
So I probably should have bugged
Stay
her
safe, Dust. We'll meet again at Roan Pass.
the
at the
last
foot of the Blackmore Mountains.
time I was here, when she didn't want to talk.
Stay safe, Dust.
Sounds like
We'll
if
meet
I
again at
sit
Roan
here
Pass, at
and
the foot of
hit
the Blackmore Mountains.
this, she's just gonna repeat that. So here's the box guy.
We've been attacked! Has the box been opened?
That depends. Did your box have a lot of flying monsters inside it?
How would I know? I've never opened the box. Never. Ever. Except once. I think it's what made me this way. Maybe.
Okay, well, I doubt your box had anything to do with this, Reed. Still, I'll keep my eyes open.
Reed is the lunatic, but now there is a new area for us to go down.
Well now, would you look at this? Seems our village has got itself a new basement.
You don't seem too concerned.
Trust me, not much happens here. So when things start crawling out of the ground, you pull up a chair and enjoy the show.
Okay, Augustin, but promise me that you'll stay here. I don't need anyone getting hurt.
Bah! Let you have all the fun? Well, I guess you're the one with the sword after all.
So this is definitely a point in the traditional RPG where he might actually join your party, but in this one you really just stick with Fidget and that's it. So it's not really like it's a group RPG game. I wouldn't call it that. No. Seems like
End of the line. Looks like a pretty nasty drop.
Yes, very nasty. We should go around, I think.
There's no time to find another route. Those monsters came up through here. There's gotta be a path down below. Well, here goes nothing.
so it wants me to jump down that way. I would think no. Let's go over here and look at what's over here. Ah. This is just one more of these trials. The Elysian Trial 2. So, what are we shooting for? 10,000 at 500. So, the trick here is to not take damage and hurry. There's considerably more. Oops, I missed one. More lanterns. Maybe I can get over here and hit the lantern that way. No, I don't think I can. It's a shame. Damage. So it's getting more difficult here. Every time I get hurt, I think that cuts some of my score too. Wow. That was a far drop. missing one. A lot less fighting going on here. We've only seen like 2 locations where... There we go. So we missed 2 of them. Were we fast enough to compensate for the... Let's see. Nope. We barely even made 3 stars. So this is really one of those things that would probably be better if I did these on my own. 25 defense and plus 4 luck. I will wear that with pride. So yeah, going and doing it a second time, not really worth it. Probably not even really that worth it trying to get 4 stars right now in the game at all. I will have more skills developed and more items unlocked later on in the game, and I can just teleport to these things or teleport near these things. Maybe have to go look up a walkthrough as to where they are. So, in case I don't get enough health, I'll just sit here. I don't think I've saved this game in a long time. Look at that. We're at 35% complete right now. Last time I saved was at 3% complete. So there's no other way, we have to jump down. Wow, we are just falling like crazy. And this is a red stone that we don't have, so we'll have to collect that if we want to go that way.
Did you see something move up ahead? I saw something move.
Fidget, you need to calm down. I thought you said you weren't afraid of the dark.
I'm not afraid of the dark. I'm afraid of the things in the dark.
I don't see anything, Fidget.
How could you possibly see anything in here with that big hat over your eyes? I hate caves. Our kind isn't meant to be underground. We should be soaring high in the wide open sky.
I thought you were afraid of heights.
Oh, hush.
So, Fidget is a great character. I really like her. It really helps balance out the seriousness of a lot of the story otherwise. Take that guy out. Nice cave audio effects there. We're into chapter 2. Darkness. I don't know if they really needed to do chapters, but it's cool. Seems like he was the creator of this game was kind of just experimenting with different animations and how he'd break up his game, and while chapters probably aren't needed in this game and slightly weird, it's not terrible. It's fine. And it's quick, so how could I really complain? Also, the fact that in the middle of the village we have now entered a fight section breaks up the village being so large, but it certainly didn't break up the village the first time. So the question is, how can I get a actual 1000-hit combo? If I go here and I just hit it with my regular sword, it's not gonna happen, because I'll kill him in 2 hits. If I change this to its weakest...
It's getting really hard to see. I'm starting to regret coming down here.
I was regretting it minutes ago.
So, if I wanted to get the combo, I would come back here, take off this augment, and then hopefully be able to accomplish that. With Fidget's small attack. I'm not gonna really worry about it though.
Wow.
I'll get it eventually.
Beautiful. Do you think the villagers know about this place?
That's a little creepy.
Our search has not been in vain. Let's clear this area.
So there is definitely some strangeness here where we are just I've already killed him, so I can't do any more hits on him, apparently. There's definitely some strangeness as to some of his animation. You might get the 1000 hit combo just playing the very first tutorial level. Just keep the combo going, don't let it disappear, and constantly move forward, which is something I'm not really doing. I'm being very bad about moving in a fast pace. Potentially, because we want to take our time and enjoy that area, atmosphere, play thoroughly, and look at everything. So did I look at all these areas over here? Or is there a way down? Ah, there is something down here. A shop.
So, you have slain the one known as Fuse.
I had no choice. He'd lost his mind, murdered many innocents.
I am not judging, friend. His death was sad, but necessary.
Forgive me for asking, but are you a Moonblood?
The Moonbloods. They are an ancient race, and their presence is not tolerated in these lands. One would be at a disadvantage among so many warm-blooded creatures.
I understand.
I believe you do not, my friend. But I will not press the matter if you do not.
So, we've figured out he probably is a Moonblood. Not that that really matters to me. Interesting, this is times 1.1% defense instead of plus 1 defense. That's a little weird to use that instead. Because for a multiplication to work, you would have to have a defense that's pretty high. It would have to be at least 10 to get a plus 1. It'd have to be at least 20 to get a plus 2. And you effectively don't get anything until you would have at least 50 or higher, depending if it rounds up the point part of the defense. 20 attack. Right now we have 50 attack, so I don't think anything he could sell would beat that. I could buy the ring. That's one thing I could buy, but I wouldn't want to buy. Switch to sell mode and see if we can have anything to sell. We do. We sell this, and the way these shops restock, it is very beneficial that you sell things as soon as you get them, so we can stock them.
Your transaction is most appreciated.
I came this way. We'll go this way. I have a key. I will use it. If I'm remembering correctly, I think what I'm doing with right now using the keys for all these chests is actually the wrong thing to do. And you're better off actually saving the keys for the friends. You're not getting a considerably large amount of items from those boxes. Some rare looking stuff, but it's not a huge amount of it, or something that you can't live without. 99 bonus. There's a chest somewhere around here, but we're out of keys. I could go back to the store and buy some more. I need a fruit. Is there anything up here, or is this just slime platforms so I can reach back up this way? I think it's just so I can reach back that way, okay. So down we go. I see a key over there. Good. That'd be nice. Okay, that one is now up. What's the deal with this? I thought I cleared out all those people, but now they're all back. There we go. Mysterious wall chicken. And we'll take out some of these guys. This one's for Corbin. Okay, cannot reach the key that way. So I will have to reach a key some other way. Once I can figure out how I... Oh wow, I didn't realize it was going to be that easy to get the blob. Is that what they're called? Blobs? I think? Yep. Didn't realize it was going to be that easy to get it to come to where I was. Well, we've been going 30 minutes and we've gotten like 4 squares done of the Siriron caverns, or whatever they would be called. We spent a big chunk of this doing just talking and continuing the storyline too, but we spent a decent time playing and fighting too. Anywho, that's it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All that helps me out. If you want to support me, you can click on my name, Rydo. On the right will be a blue button that says support this channel. Click it, make a donation. And if you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.